Frederick averages 48 points a game, 30% from three-point land, 42% from two-point, and 58% free throws. Mustangs are averaging at 15.8 points a game, 14 from three-point land, 18 at two-point, and 36% from the free throw line. And the first introduction is going to be Lauren Rosine. She is a senior, along with Gabby Hema, a junior, and Savannah Staff. She's averaging 10.2 points a game. And number 13 is going to be Peyton Pack. And last but not least will be Delaney Frank. So that's who the starters will be. Once again for the Mustangs, it is Morelli Del Campo, Bella Phillips, Abby Arroyo, Shailene Ramirez Osborne, and it looks like, maybe I misspoke before, it looks like it's going to be Yadiria Longoria Vegas. So getting ready here as Bella Phillips will go to the jump circle along with Delaney Frank. And the tip, and the Mustangs are on defense to start the game. On the near side now is Pack up top, but Pack is going to get it back from Hema. Over on the far side to Rosine. Baseline is Frank. Three is going to be up and good by Gabby Hema. And a travel is going to be called on the Mustangs on their first possession. Frederick inbounds near side to get it into the hands of Staff. Frank underneath. Pivots, did not get called for the walk. Peyton Pack now over on the far side to Hema. Cutter is going to be up and no good. Abby Arroyo with the rebound. Mustangs into hands of Phillips. Now she's going to be called for the travel before she gets rid of it. They just want to get rid of it too quick. They don't want to take a dribble. They want to get it out of their hands, and that creates a little tension and end up with the walk. Rosine's going to drive it all the way down. Layup is going to be up and no good. Actually, that's Savannah Staff, and she was fouled on the shot. And that foul will go on Morelli Del Campo. That will be her first, team first. So Savannah Staff to go to the line to shoot two. That one is in and out. So as a team, Frederick shoots at 58%. Savannah Staff, second free throw is up and good. Full court pressure here by the Golden Eagles. And it's going to be off of Hema and out of bounds. So the Mustangs will inbounds near side, three-quarters court. Be Vegas the inbounds. She gets it back from Ramirez Osborne. And she's going to get it up court. Now the pass is going to be well over the head of Bella Phillips. So turnover Lady Mustangs, and they're down 4-0 here early on. 6:40 to go, first period. Layup is going to be up and good, and that is going to be Savannah Staff. Full court pressure once again. And now a timeout is going to be taken by head coach Brett Anderson. Head coach of the Frederick Golden Eagles is Jake Hansen. Buildings by Design. First impressions are important. Buildings by Design will make your vision a reality. Visit buildingsbydesign.com. I believe it was just a 30-second timeout, so they will be breaking their huddles and coming back out. The Mustangs down 6-0. And they will inbounds far end. Abby Arroyo to inbounds. As Coach Anderson set up a way to try and break this. And that's not the way they were thinking they were going to do it. It was taken away, and then a jump ball is called, but the Mustangs will retain possession. Abby looks to get it in, does into Morelli. Off of Hema and out of bounds. So now they will inbounds near side. As they get it in to Longoria Vegas. They're going to get it up across court. Shailene Ramirez-Osborne needs to get it out of there, and her pass is going to be stolen. Layup is going to be up and good by Savannah Staff. Osborne into the front court. It's like she was fouled. The ball was knocked away. She goes down, but nothing called except out of bounds, but the Mustangs will retain possession as they will inbounds front court. Abby's got to get it in, and she does. To Longoria Vegas, now to Morelli. Morelli's going to drive it down the lane. Her layup is going to be blocked and taken away, but then the Mustangs get it right back on a turnover by the Golden Eagles. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds on the far side by Lauren Rosine. So the Mustangs will retain possession. They will inbounds far side in front of the Golden Eagles bench into the Abby Arroyo. That ball is tipped away. Not much being called here. They're going to let them play, it looks like. Off of Hema and out of bounds. Mustangs will retain possession. 5:29 to go, 8-0. Frederick here in the first period. Ball is going to be inbounded and taken away by Delaney Frank on the near side. And that shot is going to be up and no good by Lauren Rosine, but she was fouled on the layup. Let's see if that's on Abby. And it will be on Abby Arroyo. That will be her first, team's second. So that will send Rosine to the line to shoot 2. Benz shoots nothing but net for Lauren Rosine. See, Morelli Del Campo went out. We'll see who came in. That is going to be Alleman that comes in. Second free throw also good. Alleman with the ball on the far side. Her ball is going to be stolen by Hema. They're going to kick it back out to Pack. Now on the near side, and that 3 is going to be up and good by Savannah Staff from downtown. 13-0 here, and that ball is, it wasn't tipped, it was just overthrown. So another turnover here by the Lady Mustangs. 4:53 and counting here. 13-0 in the first period. Over on the far side to Hema, out on the right wing, now up top to Pack. Now Pack is going to be called for the travel. A couple of turnovers here so far by Frederick. 7 so far on the Lady Mustangs. Longoria Vegas gets it up into the front court, drives it into the lane, and she's going to kick it back out to Arroyo. Over on the far side to Alleman. Alleman loses it. It's going to be taken away by Frederick. All the way down, that shot is going to be up and good by Lauren Rosine, and she was fouled on the shot. And that will go on Longoria Vegas. That will be her first, team third. So Rosine to go to the line to shoot 2. She has hit 2 from the free throw line already. Free throw is off the front of the rim and out. Rebounded by Phillips. Now into the hand up. Yeah, they didn't retain possession. Ramirez into the front court. Now a foul is going to be called on Frederick, and that will go against Lauren. How about Lauren Rosine? Mustangs will inbounds near side. Ramirez Osborne to inbounds. They do get it into Phillips on the near side. Alleman with it now. She's going to dribble across, picks up her dribble. And now to Osborne, back to Alleman. And now a jump is going to be called, and that will be possession to Frederick. So into the game now will be Gwen Hanks. Peyton Pack will take a seat for Frederick. Savannah Staff, nice pass, dish off to Kylie Gardner, who is into the game now. Mustangs, now she's going to be, Morelli is going to be called for the travel. Full court pressure here by Frederick, and the Mustangs are not handling it well. 17-0 with 3:29 to go here, first period. On the near side, Zoe Whitler into the game. That's going to be an offensive foul. She was not happy about that. That's going to go on Savannah Staff. That will be her first. So Arroyo to inbounds, being pressured by Gardner. Now into the hands of Alleman. Get it down to that is Yelena Ramirez that's into the game. Mustangs throw it away at the far end. Now on the near side to Staff. Her layup is going to be up and no good, and she was fouled on the shot. See if that goes on Morelli. And it will be on Morelli Del Campo. That will be her second. But Savannah Staff will go to the line to shoot two. She is 1 of 2. And that one is off the back of the rim and no good. Into the game for the Mustangs will be Longoria Vegas. As she returns, Abby Arroyo will take a seat. 3:02 to go here in the first period. Second free throw up and good for Savannah Staff. Double team on the far side. Mustangs throw it away again on the cross-court pass. Layup is going to be up and good once again by Savannah Staff. Now a timeout is going to be taken by the Fort Morgan Mustangs. They're going to try to stop the scoring here a little bit, but it's going to take just a lot more practice and a lot more patience to get this ship righted, that's for sure. Rudy's Tires, 9 is the magic number. 9 locations across northeast Colorado and Nebraska means there's always a location close by. Visit rudystires.com for more. So after tonight's game, I believe the Mustangs will be at Weld Central on Saturday. Boys and girls both at Weld Central. So the season winding down. At Weld Central's on the 28th, the last game of the season on the 16th of February. Mustangs get the ball in on the far side. Into the hands of Alleman. Picks up her dribble, gives it into the hands of Vegas. Gets it across the timeline. Now Del Campo on the far side. 20-0 with 2:30 to go here, first period. Frederick up. Ball is going to be tipped away, but Ramirez Osborne gets it back, and a tie-up on the far side. Possession will remain with the Mustangs, so no turnover on that possession. Ramirez Osborne looks to get it in. Gets it in to Ramirez. And that ball is going to be taken away from Ramirez. And now a foul is going to be called. That's going to be on Morelli. That will be her third. See, it must be Savannah's staff going back to the line to shoot. She will shoot two with 2:20 to go. First one is rattles around and stays in. $12 points on the night for staff here in this first period. Abby Arroyo set to come back in. She will come in for Morelli Del Campo. Morelli may sit most of this second period coming up. She already has 3 fouls. Next free throw is off the back of the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Zoe Whitler. Yeah, Whitler's shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Vegas. The Mustangs up into the front court. Alleman is going to be called for the travel. Looks like set to come in will be Josie Stanton, and she will come in for Savannah's staff. She gets it into the hands of Whitler. Back to Stanton. Her shot is up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Ramirez. Into the hands of Alleman. Going to give it back to Longoria Vegas up at the point. And then they're going to be trapped out at almost half court. She's got to get rid of it and does not. 5-second call. So 21-0 here in favor of the home team, Frederick Golden Eagles. Drives it down. Now a 3 is going to be taken. And that comes up short for Maharis. And then a tie-up is going to be called, so it will remain with Frederick. And now another timeout will be taken by head coach Brett Anderson. That's the third one already here in the first period. I think you only have 5 in a game, so. But I know at times he has run out of timeouts and called a timeout, and then you get a technical for that, and they shoot free throws. So we'll see if that's what happens here tonight. Sky Ranch Golf and Grill. They've got a great golf course as well as daily specials at the grill. Stop by west of Sterling on Highway 14. Stubbs Gas and Oil one-stop shopping does exist. Gas, food, and all your travel accessories. Get off I-76 at exit 66A in Wiggins to visit them. So in the previous game that Frederick won, their leading scorer, and that was Savannah Staff with 15, and then Gabby Hema with 13. Lauren Rosine with 11, as well as Peyton Pack. So they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had 5 girls in double figures. They will inbounds now, left baseline of their basket. Zoe Whitler to inbounds. Gets it into the hands of Gwen Hanks, who is into the game. Up top to Megan Maharis. Now Hanks drives it over on the far side, gets it into the hands of Stanton. Stanton's jumper is up and no good, but it's going to be rebounded and put back up by Kaylee Gardner. 4 points in this first period by Gardner. That ball is going to be intercepted on the pass. Up and good at the bucket is going to be Zoe Whitler. So 25-0 here, and that pass is retained by the Mustangs. Alleman on the far side. Now her pass is going to be taken away, and underneath shot is going to be up and good once again by Kaylee Gardner. So now another timeout is going to be taken, down 27-0. Or the Lady Mustangs with under a minute to play here in this first quarter of play. So I don't know. You know, another thing is sportsmanship. I know that Frederick is a way better team than Fort Morgan. 27-0, and you keep a full court press on. I just don't understand it, but they're surely not proving anything, that's for sure. So now Fort Morgan to inbounds here at the far end with 32.1 seconds to go. Alleman will inbounds. Longoria Vegas on the far side, now back to Alleman. And that pass is going to be intercepted by Whitler. Her shot is going to be up and no good, but the rebound also no good. Abby Arroyo with the strong rebound. 7 seconds to go to get into the hands of Alleman. Ball is tipped away by Whitler. And it will not go. It would have counted, I believe, if it would have, but period number 1 is in the books with the Mustangs down 27-0 to Frederick here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Period number 2 starts here with the Golden Eagles in possession. Layup is going to be up and no good, going to be rebounded by Delaney Frank. And then she was called for the travel. So they backed it off somewhat. They're going to more of a trap at midcourt. So apparently that was, last possession was a jump ball, not a travel. So possession back to the Frederick Golden Eagles. Rosino on the near side now. Pack from the left elbow is up and good. Her first points of the night. So they're backing off somewhat. They're gonna trap at midcourt, which is still uncalled for, I believe. But now another turnover by the Lady Mustangs. Hema with a jumper from the right side, up and no good. Rebounded by Longoria Vegas. Alleman across the timeline. Being guarded by Hema, picks up her dribble. Now her pass is going to be out of bounds. It was intended for Longoria Vegas, but way in front of her. No, they're saying it was tipped out of bounds. Okay, we'll go with that. Ball is going to be inbounded on the far side to Alleman. Alleman's shot is up and bounces around and no good. Going to be rebounded by Staff. And then a tie-up, and that will remain with the Lady Mustangs. Alleman to inbound right baseline of their basket. Get it in to Longoria Vegas. Alleman out at the point, goes for the three, off the backboard and goes in. Don't care how it does it, we'll count them. So Alleman with the three, 29-3. Savannah Staff with the three, up and no good. Off of Hema and out of bounds. So Mustangs take possession here. They get it into Alleman, back to Longoria Vegas. 29-3, under 6.5 to go here, second period. Longoria Vegas picks up her dribble. Now she gets it off to Melina Richards. And Melina Richards' pass underneath is going to go out of bounds. So turnover number 19 by the Mustangs here in the first half of play. Back into the game will be Shea Ramirez Osborne. Melina Richards will take a seat. Savannah Staff brings it down that right side, hesitates, picks up her dribble. Now on the near side to Hema. Little jumper. How about a three-pointer by Hema, up and good. That's her second three of the night. Longoria Vegas back to Shea Ramirez Osborne. Into the corner, can't see, got some students standing up, can't see who that is. Now that's Bella Phillips. And they're going to call Bella Phillips for the travel. 32-3. Frederick with 5:40 to go here in the first half. with Lauren Rosine brings it up. Savannah Staff's going to drive it down. Her pass underneath is going to be to Delaney Frank, and that is up and good for Frank. Well, that's over and back by the Mustangs as Longoria Vegas did not get up into the front court before she got the pass. Rosine to inbound. She gets it into Staff. Staff with a right-handed dribble. Right elbow shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Delaney Frank. Now on the near side to Heeman. Her three is up and short. Going to be rebounded, tipped around, and finally taken by Arroyo. It's her third of the night. Longoria Vegas gives it off to Alleman on the high right wing, being guarded by Hema. Alleman picks up her dribble. Tight man-to-man defense here by Frederick. And a tie-up, and that will go to the Frederick Warriors. It used to be the Frederick Warriors. Golden Eagles. So Hema in possession here on the far near side now to Savannah Staff. Three is up and good by Savannah Staff. 15 points on the night for Staff. Trapped over on the far side, and now a timeout is going to be called by head coach Brett Anderson. Mustangs down 37-3, 4:19 to go here in the second quarter of play. So some more of our wonderful sponsors. Bank of Colorado, they believe in keeping things simple. Apply for the loan you need for your dream home fully online. Visit bankofcolorado.com for all the information today. State Farm Insurance, call your good neighbor at 970-842-4555, and that is Greg Mullen. So the Lady Mustangs down 37-3 here in this second period of play. And as the Golden Eagles break their huddle, and the Mustangs will do the same. So it'll be Mustangs ball far side just in front of the scorer's table at midcourt. Ramirez Osborne gets it in to Longoria Vegas. Vegas across the timeline. Now to Alleman. Alleman picks up her dribble now to Osborne. She's going to drive it down, then a push area. A foul is going to be called on Frederick. And that will be on Megan Harris. So Lauren Rosine will take a seat. Into the game will be Zoe Whitler. On the near side, that shot is going to be up and no good by the Mustangs. Rebounded to Hema. Layup is going to be up and good by Whitler. 4 points on the night by Whitler. Still meeting them at half court, still double teaming, which is, that's over and back once again. So out of the game is Delaney Frank. Kaylee Gardner comes in. Gwen Hanks comes in. Gabby Hema will take a seat. Savannah Staff is going to drive it down, and she's going to dip off to Gardner, and her little jumper is going to be up and good for Kaylee Gardner. 8 points on the night for Kaylee. 41-3 with just under 3.5 to go here in the second period. Longoria Vegas being double teamed. And that possession will remain with the Mustangs on that tie-up. So it will be Ramirez Osborne to inbounds. She's being guarded by Megan Harris. And that ball is going to be intercepted on the inbounds, and that will be Savannah Staff with the easy layup. Still on Gloria Vegas, and she gets it into Shea Ramirez Osborne, and now a blocking foul is going to be called, and that will be on Megan Maharis. That will be her second. Ramirez Osborne to inbounds, and not a good pass. There was a Golden Eagle right in the way, and then it was off of the hands. Let's see who is in. That is going to be Mackenzie Schrum. (43-3). 2:45 to go here in this second quarter. Up top to Gwen Hanks. She's going to drive it all the way down. Then it was tipped out of her hands and out of bounds. Nice job there by Abby Arroyo to knock it out of bounds. So Savannah Staff to inbounds right baseline of their basket. They get it into Lily Hansen over on the far side now on the near side to Whitler. Back to Savannah Staff for the three, and that is an air ball. Rebounded by Abby Arroyo. That is her fourth here in this first half of play. Allman looked like a little stutter step, but nothing called in the hands of Longoria Vegas. Needs to get rid of it. She does to Abby Arroyo. Just need to work. Abby Arroyo layup is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Lily Hansen. Quickly down court, and that layup is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Staff. Up and in by Savannah Staff. Like 19 points so far for Savannah Staff. And that ball is going to be tipped around and taken away by the Frederick Golden Eagles. Savannah Staff underneath. Savannah Staff gets it back. Up and good for Savannah Staff. And another timeout here is taken by head coach Brett Anderson. As the Mustangs are down 47-3. The three came from Kiera Alleman in the early on in the second period. Let's see what Staff has. She had 12 in the first, 12. She has 21 so far in this first half of play. Kaylee Gardner with 8, Delaney Frank with 2, Zoe Whitler with 4, Peyton Pack with 2, Gabby Hema with 6, and Lauren Rosine with 4. So we will see what happens here in the last little bit of this first half. Back on the floor, Abby Arroyo back on the floor, Bella Phillips, Morelli Del Campo actually back out there with her 3 fouls. And that apparently was the limit on timeouts, because now they're shooting 2 technicals, and one of them was made by Megan Maharis. So it will be possession here for the Golden Eagles. They get into Josie Stanton on the near side now to Whitler. Right elbow, picks it up to Hanks on the near far side. That 3 is going to be up and no good by Megan Maharis. Shot is going to be up, going to be rebounded actually by Whitler. Whitler gets it back now. A 3 is going to be taken. That's going to be come up short. It's going to be a foul on. Looks like must be Stanton. They called that on. Morelli Del Campo with the rebound. As Longoria Vegas still the trap here at midcourt, and that ball is going to be tipped out of bounds by Stanton. So the Mustangs will inbounds into the backcourt to Del Campo. Nice bounce pass. Need to work on that. Bella Phillips now. She's going to go up with it. Comes up just a little bit short. Going to be rebounded by Garter. That's her 5th. To Hanson. And now, let's see if that's going to be on Morelli. That's going to be her 4th. See who they put that on. Yeah, that'll be on Morelli Del Campo. That is her 4th. I believe that is Lily Hanson at the line to shoot 2. First free throw is up and good. Her first points of the night. 49-3. Frederick with 39 seconds to go here, second period. Dribbles a couple times. Backspin. Free throw up and good. 2 points on the night for Lily Hanson. On the far side to Ramirez. Osborne now up top, and a jump is going to be called at midcourt, and that possession will go to Frederick. So 27 turnovers here in the first half by Fort Morgan, 3 by Frederick. On the near side to Hanson. Hanson's going to drive that left baseline, picks it up to Whitler, back to Hanson on the left corner. She's going to drive it into the lane. Right elbow, she gives it back out to Stanton. And that 3 is going to be up and no good by Hanson. Ball is going to be tipped around. It will be possession to the Mustangs. As Gardner was out of bounds when she went to tap it back in, down to 1 second. And the Mustangs won't get a shot off here. So first half comes to an end with the Mustangs trailing by a score of 50-3. We will take a 3-minute break and be back with the halftime show here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Period number 3 to get started here, and just a short as the Mustangs have not come out yet. They will have possession to start off this third period, trailing 50-3. As they will inbound near side half court. Alleman to inbounds to Shea Ramirez Osborne. Abby Arroyo on the floor, Bella Phillips on the floor, as is Yadiria Longoria Vegas. Alleman on the high right wing. Now she's going to give it off. She's going to get it back actually from Vegas. Alleman dribbles it off her foot, and it's going to be a tie-up. So that will go to Frederick as they will inbounds far side. Lauren Rosine to inbounds to Savannah Staff. Comes down that right side, picks it up back to Rosine. Hema, and then a 3 over far side is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Longoria Vegas. That's her 3rd of the game. So at least Frederick has backed off of any type of pressure, which is good to see. Alleman out high, picks up her dribble. Now to Osborne on the far side. And Alleman, it is Ramirez Osborne. Her pass is going to be tipped out of bounds by Savannah Staff. So the Mustangs will inbounds right corner of their basket. 7 minutes to go here in the third period. A 3 is up and off the side of the rim and no good by Vegas. Ball is going to be tipped around and finally taken away by Delaney Frank. Savannah Staff at the bucket, up and good for Staff. 23 on the night for Savannah Staff. Ramirez Osborne crosses the timeline, out high now to Vegas on the far side. Vegas picks up her dribble, now to Osborne. Now back to Longoria Vegas out high. She's going to give it back over on the far side. The 3 is going to be up off the side of the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Peyton Pack, her 1st of the night. Savannah Staff's pass underneath is going to be tipped out of bounds. Nice job there by Ramirez Osborne to knock it out of bounds. So Frederick inbounds left baseline of their basket. as they get it in to Frank. And now a foul is going to be called underneath on the Mustangs. I believe that is on Bella Phillips. That will be her first. Savannah Staff, 3 from the corner, up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Longoria Vegas, her 4th. She crosses the timeline, gets the offense set up here on the near side. That 3 is up and off the back of the rim and no good by Osborne. Rebounded by Frank. Now a foul at the far end. I believe that's going to be on Kiera Oliver. And it will be her first, team 2nd. So Bella Phillips will come out. Yelena Ramirez into the game. Hema at the bucket on the inbounds pass, up and good for Gabby Hema. 8 points on the night for Hema. On the near side to Alleman. Back to Osborne out at the point. Dribbles over here to the left side. Tries to get it underneath, and that ball is going to be taken away. Down court is Savannah Staff. Savannah Staff with the spin move, up and good. Savannah Staff. (56-3) with 5 minutes to go here, 3rd period. Ramirez Osborne into the lane. She's going to be fouled on the drive. Did not see who they. Refs have their back to me when they put that up there. We'll see who that. And that will be on Lauren Rosine. That will be her 2nd. Mustangs, the inbound right baseline of their basket. Ramirez Osborne. Pass is going to be knocked out of bounds by Gabby Hema. So once again, Osborne to inbounds. She gets it into Alleman, back to Ramirez in the right corner. Yeah, she looks to pass it. She's kind of in a hole over there, and she ends up throwing the ball away. And a steal on the other end by Abby Arroyo, excuse me. She brings the ball up court, hands it off to Alleman out at the point. 4.5 to go, 3rd period, 56-3. Abby kicks it off. Her pass is going to be tipped away, but taken by the Mustangs. Vegas. Now to Alleman. She hesitated on the shot and then drove it in. And it's going to be a loose ball in the back court, and it will belong to the Mustangs. And then Arroyo is stripped from behind. Turnover number 31. That 3 is going to be up and short, going to be rebounded underneath. Up and no good is Delaney Frank. It was saved on the end line there by Yelena Ramirez. So nice job there by Ramirez. Longoria Vegas into the front court, left-handed dribble. Up top to Alleman, goes through her hands. Gabby Hema with the layup. 10 points on the night for Hema. Longoria Vegas slowly brings the ball up into the front court, being guarded by Staff. Now picks up her dribble. Got to hand it off now to Alleman out here on the left point. Ball is going to be tipped away and into the backcourt. And then Alleman picks up her dribble. I thought it was I thought that was a double dribble, but apparently not. Under 3 minutes to go here, 3rd period. Into the hands of Ramirez Osborne into the front court. It's from the free throw line. Shot is going to be up and no good. Gets her own rebound. Shot is going to be up and no good. Savannah Staff at the other end. Layup is going to be up and good for Savannah Staff. Longoria Vegas is being guarded by Staff out at half court. And the ball is going to be taken away once again by Staff. Staff's going to drive it down. She is pushed a little bit on the shot, but the shot went in. So I believe a timeout is going to be called by Fort Morgan. I don't know if they have any, if they're going to come out and shoot free throws once again. Horizon Turf Nursery. For 3 decades, they've been providing high-quality sod. The finest sod available is on the horizon at 15470 County Road 11 in Fort Morgan. So see if I gave the right. Let's see. Okay, Savannah Staff, I did not give her those last points. 8 points here in the third period. 62-3. So once we get to quarter number 4, we will have a running clock. But it does stop on free throws and timeouts. So far, just 2 fouls on Fort Morgan and 1 on Frederick. Yeah, it's going to be free throws, technical foul once again. So Savannah Staff will go to the line to shoot the 2 technicals. First one is up and good. (63-3). Next free throw is up and good. That's the first time she's hit both of them. Usually she'll hit one and then miss one. So possession to the Golden Eagles. Savannah Staff gets it off to Gwen Hanks. Hanks' shot is going to be up and no good. Tipped around and, finally taken by Garter. That is her 6th. Now 3 seconds on Garter underneath. So turnover number 6 here in the contest for Frederick. Pass is going to be, let's see, I remember who that is. I don't know if I have the number on that, but that layup is going to be up and good by Savannah Staff. Into the hands now of Morelli Del Campo. Del Campo, this foul is going to be called on Staff. It'll be her 2nd. I believe I have the roster I had the other night, so I don't know who this number 1 is for Fort Morgan. Morelli Del Campo hands it off up top. Del Campo gets it back with 1:15 to go on the high right wing. That is going to be Mackenzie Schrum on the far side. And then a tie-up is going to be, they're going to call a tie-up or they're going to call a foul. That will be a foul on Bella Phillips. That will be her 2nd. Savannah Staff's pass down is going to be saved down there by Gwen Hanks. Then at the bucket, up and no good, is Kaylee Garter. But Whitler gets the ball back. Savannah Staff is going to be called for the travel. So Mustangs with possession with under a minute to go here. Third period, 66-3. Bella Phillips with it in high right wing. Now our number 1, I have to remember to write her down in the scorebook next time. Up top is Morelli Del Campo. And she has the ball tipped away from the back. 34 turnovers by the Lady Mustangs. Over on the far side to Staff. Layup is going to be up and good by Savannah Staff. Not sure why she's still in the game, but maybe she'll take a seat here when the 4th period starts. 5 seconds, Morelli Del Campo. That pass is going to be tipped away. Savannah Staff, and she will not get it. So at the end of 3, 68-3, Frederick, as we go to period number 4 here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Period number 4 underway here, 68-3, Frederick. As Morelli Del Campo into the front court, and her pass to Bella Phillips is wide right and out of bounds. So turnover number 36 here by the Lady Mustangs. 9 in the second half. Now some new players here for Avery Salisbury into the game for the Frederick Golden Knights. Looks like they've taken most of their starters out. Into the hands of Michaela Miller. And that shot is going to be up from the baseline. And that is going to be Josie Stanton. So it looks like they've taken all their starters out, which is a good thing. Pass is going to be taken away underneath by the Frederick Golden Eagles. Stanton. And it's going to be now to Lily Hansen. Up top to Gwen Hanks. Gwen Hanks being guarded by Melina Richards. That layup is going to be up and good by Gwen Hanks, her first bucket of the night. I think it should be 72. It was 68-3. I have them for 2 buckets. There we go. 72-3. As the clock does continue to run, ball's knocked out of bounds. Mustangs will retain possession. Be Mackenzie Schrum to inbounds mid-front court. And she gets it into Yelena Ramirez. Ramirez picks up her dribble. Gets it off on the far side to Schrum. Pass on the near side down to Melina Richards. And the ball is, we'll call it out of bounds, I guess, off of Fort Morgan. So inbounds to Salisbury. Salisbury's going to drive it down. Her layup is going to be up and good for Avery Salisbury. As the Mustangs bring it up court. Ball's tipped around. The Mustangs is just going to be taken away out front. Layup is going to come up short by Josie Stanton, but a foul is going to be called on the Mustangs. And that will be on our number 1. I forget who that is, but she does have a foul, and that will send Josie Stanton to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is in and out. Into the game will be Abby Arroyo and Kiera Alleman. Yelena Ramirez will take a seat, as will Mackenzie Schrum. So Josie Stanton to shoot foul shot number 2. And that hits the bottom of the net. 75-3, 5 minutes to go here in the contest. Now Melina Richards cannot corral that pass, and out of bounds to Frederick. Avery Salisbury into the front court being guarded by Arroyo. She's going to pick it back out to Stanton. Over on the far side, a 3 is going to be taken up and no good by Miller. And on the rebound, Miller steps out of bounds. So turnover to the Mustangs. 75-3. Just over 4 minutes to go here in the fourth period. Kiera Alleman on the left side picks up her dribble. Now the ball is going to try to get the pass and came up short. Now the layup at the other end is going to be up and good. Excuse me. By a number 24 that I do not have. So we will drop that in up here. That's turnover number 42 by the Mustangs. On the far side to number 24. And it will be Lily Hansen. She's going to pop it back out. And that 3 is going to be no good by Michaela Miller. Up and under is no good by Avery Salisbury. Rebounded by Melina Richards. As Kiara Allman into the front court. Picks up her dribble. Now ball is tapped away, so she will get the dribble again. 3 minutes to go. Ball is going to be tipped out of bounds off of Josie Stanton. So the Mustangs will retain possession. 2:54 to go. It will be Longoria Vegas back into the game for Melina Richards. As the clock continues to run here, Abby Arroyo to inbounds, gets it into Longoria Vegas. Back to Arroyo. She's going to drive it down the lane. Her shot is going to be blocked, taken away by Lily Hansen. Down court to Stanton. And now on the near side, that three is going to be up and no good by Miller. Rebounded by Longoria Vegas, her fifth. You can't give it to somebody in the back court, which they didn't, but that was going to be a turnover, number 43. At the bucket, shot is going to be up and good by Josie Stanton. 5 points for her. Longoria Vegas picks up her dribble. No, she still has it. She's going to have to get rid of it. She does to Arroyo. Arroyo picks up her dribble. Now to Kiara Allman in the left corner. She's going to dribble up to the top of the minute 40. She's going to pop for the three, up and no good. Bella Phillips with a rebound, and she is fouled on the shot. So Bella Phillips will go to the line to shoot two. See if they can get off this number 3 mark they have up on the board since the second period. So Bella Richards, free throw in and out. So she will shoot foul shot number 2. Minute 28 to go here, fourth period, 79-3. See if she can make it 4. And Arroyo stepped in the lane too soon, so no shot. So the score will remain 79-3. As Frederick crosses the timeline. Layup is going to be up and good once again by Josie Stanton. Longoria Vegas finally gets across the timeline, being guarded there by Michaela Miller. Now, foul is going to be called on Miller. That will be her first. But no shooting fouls yet. 4 apiece on each team. Under 50 seconds now here in this contest. And we look to get it in. To get it into Arroyo. Arroyo's going to kick it off to Alleman out at the high right wing. Now brings it back over to the left, and she's going to pass it over to Vegas. Kiara Allman gets it back. And it's going to be off of our number 1 and out of bounds. So 44 turnovers here by the Lady Mustangs with 20 seconds to go. As they get it inbounds now with 15. They shouldn't shoot, I would not think. No, I was wrong. Shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Bella Phillips. And that is going to be how this contest comes to an end as the Mustangs fall 81-3. So we will take a break and be back with some numbers here on the the post-game show here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Mustangs post-game show is brought to you by Advanced Agri Solutions. Make sure the nutrients you've purchased for your field are getting to your crops. Get a full plan of seed, food, and water with Advanced Agri Solutions. Call Dusty or Roxy at 970-571-2024. Little Lady Mustangs fall here tonight by a score of 81-3. We'll go with the Mustangs scoring first. Kiara Allman with a triple in the second period for the Mustangs points. As far as the Frederick Golden Eagles are concerned, it is Savannah Staff with 35, Gabby Hema with 10, And then Kaylee Gardner with 8. And then it will be Zoe Whitler and Lauren Rosine, each with 4. Step back here, Josie Stanton with 7. Avery Salisbury with 2, as does Delaney Frank. And Peyton Pack with 2. Excuse me. And then Gwen Hanks with 2, Lily Hansen with 2, and a number 24 also with 2 points for their 81 points. As far as free throws are concerned, it is 11 of 17 for Frederick. They were 11 of 17. The Mustangs shot 2 there in the fourth period, and both those were missed by Bella Phillips. As far as free throw or rebounds are concerned, Longoria Vegas with 5, Abby Arroyo with 4, Bella Phillips with 3, and then Morelli Del Campo, Melina Richards, Shea Ramirez Osborne, and Yelena Ramirez, each with 1. For Frederick, it was Kaylee Gardner with 7, Delaney Frank with 4, Savannah Staff with 2, and then Lily Hansen, Gabby Hema, Peyton Pack, Josie Stanton, and Zoe Whitler, each with 1. Morelli Del Campo did not foul out. She had 4, but was able to stay clean there the rest of the way, so she did not foul out. She did have 4. But nobody else in foul trouble on either team other than Morelli, so that's how the girls' game looks here. It was 27-0 after 1, 50-3 at half, 68-3 after 3, and then 81-3 at the end of the contest here. So we'll take another break and be back with more of the halftime or post-game show, and then look forward also to the boys game coming up here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.